All right. Hello, everybody. Let me check my mixer. Looks like I'm good. Let me turn up the audio. Yep, I have audio confirmation just real quick. See, Tony Wallow joins us in chat. Good morning, Tony. I know it's good morning for you and good afternoon for me. This is going to be very short. I just wanted to show you guys something I was working on actually this morning. I've got a few things I'm working on going on. What this is a video I recorded from OBS, and you're not going to hear anything because I want that to be a surprise. But in order to do what I wanted to do, I have to come in here and do it this way. I don't have to do anything to this except render it, and I believe I have to unlink it first. So I'm going to unlink it and then move that. Yep. So that does that. I unlink it so that I can work with it later. Hello, Tasman Coins. Good to see you. Are you doing a show today? Sundays are the days I like to catch up with everybody I'm subscribed to and catch the live streams and go back and watch a few things just to get going. Okay, so to get this done and over with, because I know Doug is streaming at the top of the hour with Fortnite, and I don't want to impair or go into his time. So what I'm going to do is I want this music right here. I'm going to turn on the live draw, and I want this song right here. I do not want this. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to separate it just to make sure it's good. I'm going to offset it a tad. I'm going to go here and render this out. This is real simple, actually. And I'm just going to call this new music for nightly intro. And now I've got to go figure out where I want to put it. Obviously, it's going to be on my D drive. It's going to be in Davinci somewhere. I'm going to put it in background music, and then I have to make some changes in a moment. So we'll throw it in there. And it's already got the title down here, new music for nightly intro, right there. All I have to do is hit save and try that again. Hit save, come down here and change it from here to MP4. I do everything in MP4. I've experimented in the other stuff. I'm just comfortable with MP4. That's all I changed. The title, the location, make sure it's MP4, add it to the rendering queue, verify it's over here, hit render all, and that's not going to take any time at all to render because it's only about a minute 30, I believe is what it was. And I am, okay, good. Tasman Coin says yes at 1 o'clock. Is that your time or my time? 1 o'clock your time will be 2 o'clock my time. All right, so that's done. Great. Thank you all for being here. Glad that was helpful to somebody. I'm just kidding. So, do I want to save that? No, I want to cancel this for right now. What I want to do is minimize this, go into Davinci recordings, and it's going to pop up somewhere. Who knows where. When you have 4 monitors, it's just hit or miss. Price is right. Where's it going to show up? We know this was in Davinci, and we know it was in backgrounds, and we know it's right here. Now again, I'm going to hit it, and it's muted, so it can't play. No matter, it's playing, but it can't play. So that's good. It's there. That was test run number 1. I intentionally did it that way too, by the way. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to delete this now. And I'm going to go back into Davinci. I'm going to unmute this so that it will act. So right now I've only picked up the video. I don't want the video. I want the audio only. And this is the only way I figured out how to do it. Maybe there's a new way to do it and I'll figure it out, or watch a video and figure it out. I don't know. So I unmute this. I said, oh, I'm in the render. When you're in the render right here, you cannot do anything. You have to be on the edit tab. John, I was about to send you a message. It's going really good. I'll send you a message in a few minutes when I get done with this. So now I'm going to render this back out. Excuse me. Same title, same everything. And because I deleted it, it'll just put it right back in the same location. So I'm going to render it. Again, it's not going to take too long to do. It's good to see John Southern Exposure. I was sitting here a moment ago thinking I got to send him a text. I haven't talked to him in about a week or so just to see how he's doing. Probably he's getting tired of that. I'd like to keep in touch with him about once a week. So that's done. That took a whopping 20 seconds. I think it's a minute and a half long. So now I am going to go ahead and close out Davinci because I know it's there. It's going to ask me, do I want to save it? I don't, because I know it's over there. It's not a throwaway, it's not a true throwaway project, but basically it's a throwaway project. So now we are going to not verify it's there, but reopen Davinci Resolve. I find this helps, especially I only have an 8 GB graphics card. This helps me with Davinci Resolve. It cuts down on the lagging and the buffering and the shutting down of the computer and the shutting down of Davinci. It's just so much easier for me to say, okay, I'm done with that, close it, reopen it. So this is what I'm going to go in and work with now. So this one I don't know if you can hear the sound on this or not, but I was in the render tab last. It's going to reopen to where you were last at. I'm going to go back to the edit tab. And I'm going to hit the back button to the beginning, or you can grab the scroll to hit the playhead and take it back. Now, this one too is muted because as I'm setting this up and I go through and I make all these changes, I don't need to hear the music 18 times. No pun intended. I know we all make fun of the 18th time from Alex, but I just get tired of it. Bugs me. So if I turn it back on and I play it, I don't know if you guys are hearing that or not. Probably not. I'm not seeing it on the mixer. So if you heard that, let me know in chat, please. If not, Tony says C, so I'm guessing he heard it. Okay, cool. John Chen said they heard it, and great. So now this is the one I've got. Actually, this is from John Southern Exposure. This song Bar Crawl. We spent some time putting together a few things for him, and me, Mrs. K and I, not me and Mrs. K. Mrs. K and I really liked this song, so that's what we went with. Doesn't affect anything in the up here. So now I'm gonna go add my new music, and I'm simply gonna do that by going over to my OBS folder file, which is in here, but I have a very weird way of doing this. This is a shortcut. When I tested shortcut, and I like this, I keep it there for reference. I know I go there, I go back to banner part 1, and this is the video that I want right here. So I'm going to drag that off screen so that I can drag it back onto the screen and put it right here. I'm not seeing the video. Did I not get the video when I did that? Oh, I'm going to be so frustrated if I did not get the video on that. I thought for sure I unmuted. Oh, wait a minute. Is it down here? It is not. I'm looking for the audio track. I don't need the video. I want the audio track. So, interesting. Taking a little longer than I wanted it to, so I can close this. That's not going to affect anything. I'm going to go into Davinci. Oh, wait a minute. Did I go into the right spot? Maybe I did not. That's always possible. Man, I don't know if this is going to go through or not. We'll find out. It did. I don't need that. Yeah, so your wonderful instructor, host, teacher. All right, John. Yeah, I resized it a few times, Long Dog. I was getting frustrated with how it looked, because primarily you could not see anything that I needed people to see. So I sat here and resized the mess out of it this morning. All right, let's try this again. That was kind of silly on my part. So same thing. Now, um, did some changes up here as well. You can't see that because it's black. So if I go in here and come down to the color and change it to anything but black, then you'll be able to see it. And then when I do that, then you can see it. That's how it used to be. I've made a change to it. I think you'll like the change. I like the change. So hopefully you will. So now what I got to do is I have to go grab the media, which is the correct media. And all this is involved in this project. At some point in time, every bit of this has been used and or is currently being used. So we're going to go down here and we are going to get rid of some things here. That shouldn't be in there. Oh yeah, I drug it in there. I don't need that. And get rid of that. Right click, import media. Go to my D drive. In here somewhere. Okay, why is D drive not showing up? This happens occasionally. So I know it's in Davinci, I know it's in background music, and I know it happens to be that video, which is going to change in a moment. Now I'm going to drag it over to here. Oh, now I have audio. That's what I wanted. Now I can close the media pool, and I have what I want, which is the audio track. And it automatically bumped this one down to 2, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and now I don't need this. Now you guys understand why I did that. I don't need the video, so get rid of the video. I can move this back over to here, and then I can reduce it down to what I want. There's a couple things I want to do. I want to fade it in, and then I want to go to the very end of the song, and it's 1:37 long. I want to go back to the beginning by pressing the home key on the computer, on the keyboard. I want to right click, change the duration to, I'm just going to say 18 seconds for right now because I don't know. I'm really going to mess with this later. So I'm going to go 0, 0, 18, 0, 0. I'm going to hit change, and that's going to bring it to about right there. So that was close. I need it to be a little longer. So now by doing it the way I did it, I can grab this and bring it out here. I'm going to go a little past it because I'm going to fade this back as well to about right there. I want it to fade in. I want it to fade out. And I know it's going to be a little bit loud. Dennis and I canceled Fortnite today. You can keep going. Can you say no cancel today? You can keep going. Okay, thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. But I've got things I need to do as well. So basically that's it. I'm not going to play it right now because I want it to be a surprise to everybody. This is actually going to be a test of a couple of things. I'm actually going to test something, Facebook versus YouTube. And I will not know the results of that until probably tomorrow or maybe the next day, depending on how things go. So that basically winds this up about 15 minutes, which was about what I wanted to do. I will not delete this in case this does what I think it may or may not do. So what I'll do is I'll mute it. I'm not even going to go listen to it. I'm just going to render it out. And I'm going to render it out to today's date with a catch. Today's the 24th. And this is going to be number A because I already have a September 24th, 2023. It's already set to MP4. And I'm going to get rid of some of these. I don't need them. Hit add to the queue. We're up in the queue. We render it out. And I forget how long this one takes. Yeah, I hope Doug does not have a migraine. I hope it's Windows related or update related, or you know, maybe one of the I came up with new names for everybody, by the way. Dave Seville and the Chipmunks. You guys can figure that out from there. Or watch me tonight on Ken Stout Live, and I'll explain it tonight. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Not my grind upset stomach from, okay. Okay, cool. I was looking forward. You were on my watch list to watch today. So I guess I gotta go watch one of the Chipmunks play Fortnite today. So I'm just killing time for about another minute, and so I don't have to. I could end the stream. It's not going to affect this whatsoever. Mrs. K and I had a bit of a chuckle this morning because I told her I made some changes, and she was like, "Oh," and I'm like, she goes, "Where's William Dawson?" And I'm like, "He's in there." And she goes, "No, he's not." And she was looking at that picture right there. And not the, oh, you know what I did? Okay, so that's not going to work. I got to redo this. I forgot. So you see this little gray bar right here? I got to move it out to the end of the music because I'm missing, it looks like 2 frames or a frame of this. And I just got to redo it. But I can't, if I try to redo it, if I go re-add, it's going to rename, I think I can replace it, and it might actually work over in where it's being stored. Yeah, it will. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. Usually I have to go into the file itself, delete it out of there, and then redo it. Occasionally I can hit replace, and it does work. Now you'll notice when this gets done, this is going to end up this time where this fades out. You did see one of the changes coming up again. Those of you that watch these things really closely, like everybody but me, will see the change. Trying to drink some cold water. It's really humid today. Good to see Sam 1Fish26 is there. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, leave me a comment, shoot me a text, give me an email, put it in chat, maybe I'll see it. I too would like, if you have something specifically to say and or request, put it in orange so that I can see it, because the orange will catch my eye. I try to look at chat every now and then, but if there's a lot of people there, then that's hard to do. And if our good buddy out of the Empire Palm Desert area is on there, then it's impossible to do. Not picking on him, I'm just poking fun. And I think he knows that. And there we go. As you can see, now it ended up and it's got the whole thing. I'm good to go. I still have 6 minutes to kill, but I'm not going to. I'm going to end this. I'm going to watch Tasman Coins. And then, I don't know if Copper Owl's got anything going on or not. My Sundays are basically this. It's my day to just sit here and do nothing. My Sundays are, I go catch up on people that are subscribed to me, watching their videos, liking, commenting, so that they get the watch time, they get the view, obviously, which is the same as watch time, basically. The like helps their algorithm, and the comment probably helps their algorithm. I will be learning the English language between now and 9 o'clock tonight. Greg Guy just got here, 66 degrees and no rain. Well, that's my cue to go. When Greg's here, you know Greg, he's going to get a migraine, and we don't want that to happen. So I will see everybody tonight at 9 o'clock Indiana time, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support of the channel and the community. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we can grow just a little bit. You'll notice a change in my subscribers, and I will explain that later. Thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon. I don't know if you can see me waving or not because I got that little bitty box up here, but I am waving goodbye. Stopping the